Hello and welcome back to Rusty Gears Season 5 and back at my little place here. I had recently gone out, we can take our lantern off here, and found one of those nice little rifty block things, the unstable markers or whatever they're called. And now my magic little box there is a little too small. So we've got our stuff from before, our bracelet we picked up. I think I'll keep my dragon eggs in there as well, because I'm going to need to get more stuff before I can do that. Anyhow, we got the rusty dust. You get that from getting a bloom, so I've planted one and gotten those two, and I have another seed to replant here. But I need that seed in order to make a book, so I'll have to just go get more seeds later. We'll stick this other stuff in here. So I'm starting to accumulate a good bit of stuff from here. A whole bunch of things that I do not know what happens to any of this stuff. So let's look at our book. There are some tabs at the bottom. No pets. Sad. That's okay. And it looks like some sort of like achievement thing. Ooh, we got information. Okay. So we have found rifts in the world. And we've found the unstable rift blooms, and they can drop the dust and stuff. We can get rust crystals. So dust will make it, we can grow the crystals, or we can get the crystals from killing stuff. So that is that. Okay. Rift blooms, yes. You need to harvest them, and so we can get magical materials. We need to plant the seeds. I've planted one seed. And of course, when it drops, when we break a bloom, it'll drop that sort of stuff. And okay, apparently, okay, we can make tea out of this as well. So taking the seeds and water, we may get some instability. Yep. And of course, the stuff that we can store it in. And of course, barrels. We can make the barrels now if we need to. It sounds like it's going to be a lot of seeds. This is just links to the various crystals that we can get. And a rift anchor, which can be made from rust crystals, and a foundry. Oh, that's a lot of tablets. Okay. Knapping stuff. Alright. Okay. Well, this is the materials bits that we've managed to find. So we've gotten that. So now we need to use the rusty dust and whatever else the other stuff is. Alright. We have that. That could be napped. Right? It doesn't go in there? Okay. Whatever it is, I cannot do that yet. So, I'm not sure about that other material. So, we'll just put our book away for now. And take our dust and find a rift. I think that's... We also have a box of stuff started for our build. So, we'll put this out here. I think I'll need to get a little bit more materials before I can start in on that, unfortunately. We got some path blocks, we got the daub, we got the fence done up. We have a bunch of extra sand, and we'll use that for making more of the daub, along with the dried grass here, and I need to get a little more dirt to make out a bunch of different kinds of clay. Could just put that together so we can make sure we got all the amounts that we need. And I think I'll probably want at least a couple of stacks of the logs over here because we'll use it for something or another. But I am off. I'll get some food and get more materials. Alright, back inside. So I got that dust and it unlocked this next section. And I guess we gotta make a wand. And this has like some basic information on different kinds of magic and meditation. The meditation at least should be easy. You just sit yourself down and hopefully something will happen, I guess. Oh, something is hopefully doing it. I don't know how long this kind of stuff takes. I'll also give it a moment. Because I imagine you probably want it to not be interfering with any normal stuff, but yeah. You don't appear to be doing what I was hoping you'd do. Not weapon, wand. W-A-N-D. Okay, so there's different kinds. I wanted to start off with like an oak wand. And it seemed like you just meditate with it, but maybe we need something else with this too. I wanted to avoid doing the basic one, but I guess maybe that's what I'm going to have to do. I'll grab a stick out of here, and then we'll sit back down. See if the little blue light things start coming off. Oh, that was fast. Okay. Transmutation. Oh, okay. So that's what we need. We needed the wand to do this. Oh, no mana. Okay. Meditate. Right? I think that's what the book had said. Oh, yes, it's doing... Oh, there we go. It's filling up our mana bar and taking away temporal gear color. Alright. So cast that to finish it. Okay, release. Alright, gotcha. Gotcha, okay. Got that done. And it does look different. It's no longer its clay form. Alright, so it's just idle. Add charge. Okay. I'm glad they put some nice big lettering over this because I'd be kind of curious of, well, what do I do now? So let's see. Get the another one. Okay. Extremely focused. All right. Got a little more mana. Max mana increased by 11. Let's put this away. Don't want to be holding on to this anymore. Let's see, anything else on our book? Got got the foundry, spell casting. Well, we did thaumaturgy, or not thaumaturgy. We did transmuting. Alright, so staves and spell scrolls. I don't have any scrolls. Oh, I wish there was a little bit more information on this bit here, but we got our wand, I guess. We got our staff tops or something. We'll have to figure out a way to make those. So cast on this. I gotta hold it down. Doesn't do it automatically. There we go. I don't know how much this needs or wants or. Okay, I lost some mana. Alrighty. Well, can I do anything with my bracelet? Items not soulbound. Okay, yeah, I know that. I've wanted to soulbind it. Okay. It's not going to do anything. Well, looks like I don't know if this is just like a really good item or something, that it's going to take me a really long time in order to use it. And then of course my gear is like really low. If I sit here in the middle and get more mana, I might get in trouble here. Alright. Go ahead and put our old bracelet back on. Alright, so got the foundation layout. I always like to kind of figure out, is this going to be big enough for what I want to do? And it's kind of like, it looks like a zigzag, but it's going to be L-shaped, kind of. So one room here, one big room here. Stairs, I think somewhere in the middle? I'm not sure yet where to put the stairs on there, but have so we can go to a second floor anyhow. I'm thinking that, I don't know, it's one big room, and this is a smaller room, like the kitchen, I'm thinking, area. I don't think I need to make it any bigger anyhow. Gotta figure out which kind of flooring to do this stuff in. Sand's for the daub and for the bit of walkway area, but I'll have to figure that probably out later, which kind of colors I may want to do. So in the meantime, get this all lined up with the wattle fencing and to get the sides done so we can get a layer. And then I think I need this to come across, but I need to figure out where am I going to put the doorway in. All right. How about, I don't know, I think this is an odd number, if I remember correctly. So if I add one to each, the wattle is kind of weird because you can't tell until you get the daub put on and then know, is this the correct spacing? Yes, one space in the middle. Okay. And likewise, gonna need to figure out, do I want to put door over here or on the side? Because I haven't decided that. Because it'll interfere with the stairway. If I put it over here, it might be bad, so I think that will work right there. Alright, enough fence for the first layer. We got some daub already made up. So we can start sticking that on there. And it fills in the whole block. And then of course we can change this later to make it less drabby. Less worn down. Alright, I forgot how quickly this daub gets used up on the initial block. The first one takes multiples, and if you want to repair it, so to speak, or make it nicer, that takes like just one of them. So I don't know if this will work for the whole first layer. It's like I was hoping it would last maybe the first floor, but apparently not. This is a little bit larger, taking up a little bit more area, and so it's going to be taking up more daub. But luckily I have more sand. I'm going to have to get a little bit more dirt, I think, to make more. And then of course we got the second floor, so probably I might need to make a couple multiple trips of getting more materials for this. Oh, yeah, I haven't even finished this whole layer, this first layer, and I'm going to have it at least 3 or 4 blocks tall before I get to the next story. So yeah, that I'm definitely going to need to do. Alright, so do I want just some wooden planks out here? could do that, or I could do the debarked. I think I'm gonna try the debarked. I'll have to go get my hammer because if I don't end up using it, I can turn it into beams. So that's something. Let's go ahead and take the hammer instead with an axe and the wood. And there we go. We got oak bark. Okay, well, some sort of byproduct, kind of like sawdust or whatnot. I can put that back, and I think this should be sufficient for the front. Debarked logs, of course, will end up using a lot more materials. Oh, not like that. Gotta aim the crosshairs for the correct spot. Yeah, I think this could work. I don't always like to have some colors that are too close in color, but it might end up working out this way. I might change it, who knows. But we'll get more of our supplies and get maybe a flooring put in, and then we can decide to build up. We'll get more next time. Thanks for watching, and see you later.